Hello everyone, welcome to Scott Hart Voice, the channel dedicated to voiceovers and video games, and welcome back to Eden Crafters. My apologies for not getting anything done in the last few weeks. It's probably been about 2-3 weeks, and the reason why is because I have been extremely busy with a few things that are not part of this channel. I am actually conducting a orchestra and choir oratorio for this Easter, and there's a lot of preparation work that has been going into it, and I just have not had the time to record since I got the nod that I am the one conducting. So my apologies. The videos may not be coming out as often, but they will still be coming out. As soon as this is done, they will be coming out more regular. But I'm also planning on launching another series along with Eden Crafters. So as we continue to talk about this, let's get into our YouTube world, YouTube Early Access 1. Now, as I launched this, there was an update. I don't know if it was content or bugs, because there wasn't a whole lot that was downloaded. So I doubt it was a content update. My guess it was a bug, maybe like a bug fix update or something to that effect. Either way, this is exactly where I left off. I know that I was talking about possibly letting the base run so we could get the basalt concrete and whatnot, but I have not had the time. Like I said, I have been extremely busy. This, just for the record, this is also going to be a rather short episode. I have choir practice in about 45 minutes, so I got 30 minutes to get done what we're going to get done this episode. So in order to do what we're going to do and getting a bus ready, we need to have these little, they're not little. Where did they go? I shall find them. I don't remember what they're called. That's why I'm not doing a search by text. No. There they are, floor panels. Okay, now that I know what they're called, I can just do a search for them. Or, better yet, just put them on number 4. And the reason why is because I don't need to have a living compartment on here right now as it is. So, I cannot rotate this in any direction. Ooh, but moving your mouse around does kind of change its position. So that's kind of cool. I didn't realize that it did that. Check that out. I'm just scrolling up on my mouse wheel, and it's kind of going in between 4 blocks like that. That's cool. If I scroll down, it just goes the other way. I didn't realize that was the thing. Okay. So in order to be able to do this, we need basalt concrete, we need iron plates, but before we do any of that, we need to get a cornerstone laid. One of the most important parts of any foundation is the cornerstone. So I'll probably just destroy that rock at some point. Let's go maybe down this line right here. And I really wish there was a way to snap this in place to where I could look around with it. Yeah, that line looks pretty good. Let's go off of that. That'll be the cornerstone that all of the rest of the foundations will be built off of. Huzzah! And I don't have enough. Immediately, I don't have enough basalt concrete. But as a plus, we do have our steamroller, so we can flatten out the area around there. So that's nice. Basalt is over here, if I remember right. Because I'm bringing the basalt down and turning it into basalt concrete over here. Yeah. So, oh wow, we got a fair amount already. Sweet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll grab 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the iron plates. Is it equal amounts? 8 and 8. Yeah, it's equal amounts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just make sure that that's all right. Put that away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Alrighty. Oh, and we can actually grab one more of each. So let's do that while we're at it. And up we go. Good. So as I have been thinking about this series since the last recording aired, and there weren't very many comments about the editing, but the one that I did get that kind of struck my eyes the most was that there were some people who actually didn't like the editing. So I'm not going to edit this video. And I want to see if you guys have any opinions on the matter. Because if you do want to see an edit, I would love to know. Maybe what I do is I release an edited and a non-edited. That's a possibility. Let's see here. That's good. Now, I do want to keep these in place, which is why I kind of wanted this line to start out here, because I don't want to remove these at the moment, because the water is not 100% pure in this area yet, because that is not a Mark II water purifier. The Mark II will get it up to 100%, but it is not a Mark II. So anyway, please let me know your thoughts on the editing, whether or not you'd like to have it, because like I did last time, I did the edit with trying to speed up, mostly just running around. But I guess for some people they didn't like that because it didn't show some of the things that the game is capable of, or what I was really doing at the time. And that does make a lot of sense to me. Let me make sure I got that lined up. Yeah, I do. Okay. That some people would want to see how I'm doing it because... Oh, I don't have enough. I'm already out. So off of one load, I did 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So 16, 17, 18 minus 1. I did 17 plates. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, right, with the editing. I don't know if you guys found it valuable. It took a fair amount of time to edit it because I pretty much had to rewatch the entire recording and find out the places that I could edit out. Because I didn't really do a whole lot of stuff beforehand. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 would be that stack there. So let's do that. Let's drop that stack real quick. Oh, I can't because it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Oh! Oh crap. I just realized something. I need to flatten out the ground more. If I don't flatten out the ground, I gotta eat a food box. There we go. Then I'm going to flatten out the ground one space higher than I intentionally... than I meant to make it. And I can't. Crap. I can't even get up there. Can I get around? I can. Excellent. What's made that big? It's a big one. There we go. Anyway, like I said, I had to pretty much rewatch the entire thing, so it did take a fair amount of time to edit the video. And if it's not really worth anyone, like if no one's getting anything out of it, then I don't think I will edit it. But please let me know if you are watching this, if you did like what I did in the previous episode with making it a little bit shorter by editing it. Please let me know. I'd love to know. I'd love to get your input, just so I can know what most people like to see and like to have. There we go. And now that I think about this, I'm wondering if I wanted to bring this down one. I was talking about this, I think, in the previous episode. About whether or not I wanted to have this embedded in the ground at the same level as everything else. What level is it at? It's at this level here. Okay. Let's think. Because if I do... Well... Hold on, let's go this way. If I do it at this level, I would have to bring all of this up 1, including that entire path out there. Or I could just drop this by 1. This level out here, I really don't care, because this is all going to pretty much get torn down anyway and go onto the bus. It's just whether or not I want to have this at the same level as the path going around the lake. How easy would it be to drop this a level, though? At this point, it might be kind of difficult. Because I really don't have anywhere to start off of, except maybe right here. If I were to start right here, could I get that dropped? Okay. I could work with that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. This all got dropped by 1 level. Let's fix all of this. Gosh, I love that solo so much. This is hands down my favorite song in the game. Just stunningly beautiful. Now this is going to be difficult to do because I don't know what's going to happen. Because I'll explain what I'm thinking here. When I start placing down these new blocks, floor panels, and they get dropped down 1 level, what is going to happen when I bring the steamroller back up over here and bring it to the edge? Is the ground going to come up and cover it? Or what? I don't know. I'm actually curious if continuing to steamroll the area would bring these down. I don't think I can steamroll enough of the area in order to do that. To kind of drive like right along the side. Eh, it doesn't matter. Let's do this. Hua. Jump up. And floor panel right where that one was ending. There we go. Good. Okay. Just want to make sure I had the placement correct. And we'll go ahead and place as many others as we can. And then what we're going to do... There we go. Once we run out of materials, then we're going to delete the old ones that are 1 block too high, flatten out the area that's underneath it, and then replace all of these. There we go. Oh, no, that is not what I meant to do. Try that again. This will be the last one I can place. Okay, and now we can tear these apart. Do I drop? Yes, I do. I do drop. Alright, and just so we don't run into losing any materials, we'll build just a couple. And there. Okay, now as we delete the rest of these, we should not run out of inventory space. Because I don't know if this game has implemented world boxes yet, where if you delete something and you don't have the inventory space, it just puts it in a temporary box. Like in Satisfactory. I don't know if this game does that or not. So, Okay, let's get into the car. And finish flattening that out. Good. And we'll stop right there. Okay. Now, I think this was the last. Was it here or was it here that was the last line? Sorry, the cornerstone. I think I'd place the cornerstone right here. So let's get back to that point. Yeah, that looks about right. Good. And I'm out. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, here's my question. When I steamroll this area back up to that level, what happens? It does not overwrite it, and we get a seamless transition. Yeah, boy, you love to see it. You love to freaking see it. Now, I don't want to go too close to that edge because then I wouldn't be able to place the next column. But that is phenomenal. Fantastic, and quite frankly, outlandish. Oh, I love this. Okay. Oh, this is so nice. It'll be embedded right in line with the ground. Oh, that is a thing of beauty, my friends. A thing of freaking beauty. Okay. So, what I will do is I really have no idea all of the different things off the top of my head that are here. I know there's gold. I know there's basalt. I know there's iron, copper, sulfur, osmium, I think is what it was, and a few others. But I don't know how many different things I'm going to need to bring on the bus. So what I'm thinking about doing is starting here with the first input line. This would be iron, and I will have 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3 from over there. So I'll have 1, 2, and 3 for iron, because I haven't seen anything about stackable conveyor poles yet, so I don't know if that's a thing. But then what I'll do is I'll start the production on this column of floor panels, because well, that actually means I have to bring this down. Dadgummit, I didn't think about that. I'm gonna have to fix that then. That might run into some issues as production chains get big, though. Well, maybe not, because I probably won't start the production off of anything until maybe about this row, maybe like the 4th row. So like these first 3 are just going to be, bringing stuff in. Maybe I'll even do it further out. Maybe I won't start the production of anything until like maybe this row. And just so everyone is understands the way I'm thinking is, for the bus, these are columns, these are rows. So top of the bus is over there. Bottom of the bus is here. The start will be the bottom of the bus. And the top will be the end. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So if I start all the bringing in of things here, then that means here and out will be the production lines. Or maybe what I do is maybe over here. I don't know. The other thing is I really don't know what I'm going to do, because this this water purifier hasn't fully purified the water in this area, and I want it to be fully pure before I delete this and flatten out all the ground. So there's that. But I think this is just going to have to evolve, and the reason I'm deciding this is because I don't think I said this in the previous episode. I don't know what is in store for the future with the game, what things they will be bringing in, adding in, changing, whatever. And so if I were to do a full spreadsheet of all of the things as it is now, it could easily change in a moment. And then I would have to add new pieces in or remove old pieces. And I really don't want to do that. So the beauty of the bus is being able to adjust quite easily, and just be able to go with the flow. And so I'm going to use the bus as it's designed. I'm going to work with what I have with the recipes that we have now, and I'm not going to worry about in-game numbers right now. I'm just going to get it working, because you could over-engineer something to your heart's content, but if it doesn't work, it's not worth it anyway, because it doesn't do anything. So you actually have to have a working product, and you have to have some type of functional product in order to use it, right? If you don't have anything to work with, you can't use it. And so you could over-engineer a bus, easily over-engineer a bus. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop that off. Excuse me. 7. Oh, that hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're good. And so I just want a working product, so that I'll be able to make things that I can use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop that, and 7. Okay. I'm also looking forward to having warehouses to have bigger fat stacks. That'll be really nice. And the reason I'm not using the steamroller to go back and forth right now is because I only have 49 seconds left on this particular battery. And granted, I have all of these. But I still have to delete these, right? And I really don't have to want to delete the batteries anymore. I have to put them in a trash can, and it's just kind of annoying. And I don't have to deal with that. At least not today. Because I don't really have a whole lot of time. Once again, time is of the essence in this episode. So the whole goal is to get as much going as we can before we run out of the time. Oh, you turd. Why don't I just use this? Because if I do that, it'll snap to the grid that it's already on, and I don't have to worry about the placement. There. And there, and there, there, and there, and I can build, what, 3 more? 2 more. I can't do math right now. 2. There we go. So we now have something to work on. And that's good. And not work on as in a project, but like literally a surface to build on. So that's good. One thing I do need to do is I do need to fix this. And I'm going to attempt to do it from this side because I have to flatten it out anyway. So we're going to just do this. I have to do this part anyway, so I might as well use it to fix my dork up over there. Okay, now while I have just a few seconds left on these batteries, did I do something here that I shouldn't have? Nope, that's just weird. Whatever. And stop moving. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do this. 1, 2, 3. Put the new batteries in. And we'll just throw the old batteries away. I think the trash can's inside the complex. Unless I have one outside. Nope. That's fine. Not a problem. Okay. I need iron plates. Oh, actually, before I do anything else, I wanted to see in the logistics if they had anything about stackable conveyors. Roads, splitters. Nothing that I've unlocked yet. Is there anything in the tasks, maybe? logistics. Here we go. My guess is these are the other Mark II and Mark III belts. Not sure what these are. I do remember something, though, about being able to start a... being able to start a belt at a different height or have it go to a different height. And I want to play around with that and see what we got. So let's put our belts on 5. Now we don't have to keep going in. And let's just play around and see what we got. We're going to do the belts right in the middle of the lane, which would be right here. Yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's the seam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's right. So we want them on the 3rd and 4th blocks. And we're going to make it go that way. And oh, is it because I need to be looking forward to do this? Okay. So Alt straight line. Oh, that's cool. If you hold Alt, it snaps it into a straight line. So watch this. Ready? Ready? And let go. Sorry, not let go. Hit Alt, let go of Alt, hit Alt. That's cool. I like that. Now, how can I bring it up? Oh, oh. Maybe... Okay, mouse wheel turns it based off of my perspective. Maybe control? Alt control. But if I have it go down to that level, it brings it down. So maybe having it go on top of something is what I can use to bring it up and get it off the floor. I could probably use... Could I use splitters to do that? I don't have any circuit boards on me. Maybe I could use base compartments to do that. Let's just give that a quick shot. Can I use base compartments to change the height of a conveyor? Yes. But unfortunately, it's going to be really difficult to get it to snap to a grid. Look at that. Like, I cannot get that. That's so hard to get that on that line. This line right here. I don't think that's the way to go. How can I easily change the height of the conveyors? I could just use the floor panels. I could probably do that. That'd probably be easy enough. Let's give that a just give that a try. Oh, inventory's full. I just lost a couple. Dadgummit. Okay. There. Build another one on top. There. 3, 4. So, nope, that's 3. One more. 4. Okay. Now, if I dismantle this and I build the belt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Oh, come on. Bang. And then Oh, that is going to be really tough. I don't think I can get it to the edge. I think I would need to build another floor panel off of it. And then I could build this off of the edge. Yep. So that's one way to get the not the elevators, the conveyors up, is I could just stack them up like that. And that's actually a really good idea now that I think about this, because what I could do, oh, I didn't even think about this. Hold on, check this out. What I do is at the very beginning of the bus, I build everything. Oh, no, that's good. That's on point. I build everything up. I go up to 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. So then all conveyor lines get up and off of the ground. And then what I'll do is I can just get rid of these. 2, 3. Now, is that tall enough to run under? It is. Oh, that's excellent. Hold on, I need to eat a food box. There we go. So, I can run underneath the beginning of it. So if I start the first row, if I have 2 levels of it, the base level and then what I will call the quote-unquote conveyor level, then later on down the road, I can build this out and then build another stack exactly 4 high and just run the conveyor belt from one end to the other. And then it's all at one height. The question that I have now is, if I build... come down. How do I come down? I thought it was C. It's not. It's not Control. Alt? Shift. Shift. That's how you come down. Okay, I am going to have to manually build a couple splitters because I want to test something out. Oh, and actually before I do this, I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to build a conveyor. Whoop. Starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the middle of this line here. We'll do this and go all the way. Ah, crap. I forgot that I can't go to the end. Let's just do it to the middle. This is just a test anyway. Can I build a splitter in the middle of that? That's what I want to know. I have silica, right? Yeah, I have 2 silica. And I think I need 2 copper sheets? Is that right? Yeah. 2 copper sheets. Do I have? Yes. I have enough. Okay. And 2. Okay. Now that that's done, I want to see if I can build a splitter directly onto the line. That's what I want to know. So let's grab the splitter. And you are right there. Oh, suck. Doesn't look like you can. How can I get around this? Remove conveyor, go up, go down, photo mode. Alt does nothing. Control does nothing. Shift just takes me down. Mouse wheel just turns it. Okay, so I think what I'll have to do is when I decide that I'm going to split something off of the line, what I'll have to do is this. I'll have to go something along the lines of this. Actually, how much space do I have? Okay, let's get rid of these. Because I know for a fact that I want to keep these up in the air. Just like that. But I think what I'm going to have to do is, if say I'm going to decide to split off of here, what I need to do, 1, 2, oh, I'm out. 1, 2, 3, and then I need one more. Let's just get rid of that. And we can do this, and this, and this. Okay. And then one more there. And then what I can do is I'll delete the line. I'll place the splitter right in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. Yeah. That's right in the middle. And then I can get rid of these. Let's go back to that, build to that. Number 1 to get to the multi-tool. And then I can do this. And then just rebuild this as it was beforehand. And then go to wherever I had it before, which I think was right there. And then I have the splitter right there. And then what I can do is I can split it and have it go down onto the production area, wherever that's going to be. We'll just say right here. And we'll just do that. Boy, that looks tacky. Get rid of that then. And we're good. And that looks way better. And then we can build that there, and then the production node can be based off of that. Yes, no, maybe so, kind of like, sort of. But that's how I can do it. I just build up that area, place the conveyor, take the floor panels off that I just built up in order to be able to place that, and then connect the belts in. And then since there are no quote-unquote belt lifts or conveyor lifts, I can just do that and have it just go down over the space of, what is this, 6 plus the 1, because it was 1 square out, so like 7 blocks. Something like that. And then if I build off of that, how does that look? Not bad. That doesn't look too bad. And then what I'll do is, I'll do my building. I'll do my production node here, and then the output will come out and we'll go onto the bus. Yeah? Okay. I like that. I don't know if I can think of any other ways of doing this right now with my limited... number 1, with my limited resources, but also number 2, with not knowing everything else that I'll be able to build with. Where's logistics at here? Because I'm pretty sure this is Mark II and Mark III. And I have no idea what these 4 are. So, okay. And then once again, I just have to pipe up the output like with this. What I will do is I will be smelting the ingots on site of wherever I'm actually doing, or wherever I'm mining. I don't want to bring the raw iron in unless there's something that needs raw iron. I'll probably do all smelting on site and then bring it onto the bus. Basalt, I think, is that way. Cobalt is not. There are some things that need cobalt ingots and some that need cobalt ore. So cobalt is one of those things that I'll probably do half and half. I'll have half of the cobalt going to being smelted into cobalt ingots, and then the other half will just be ore, and then I'll take both of those lines and bring them onto the bus. But I don't know if there's anything that needs iron ore besides a workbench, and that's something so easily made that I just don't think I'm going to bother with it. So, yeah. And then organic will be one that is an entire lane of its own. So what I'll probably do is build a bunch of tree greenhouses over here or something, and then just right onto the bus. Yeah, I like this. The idea is taking shape and form, and I really like where this is going. I really, really do. The question is how deep do I want these production areas to go out on the row? I don't know. Like, a part producer would be like 1 block and then storage. But then even then, it's not going into storage. It's going back onto the bus. Maybe I'll put a splitter. So like I'll have it come down and then go flat. And then I'll do the actual production. And then I'll have a splitter. And then some of it will go into storage. And then the other part of it will go out onto the bus. It'll loop back around and go out. I think that's probably what I'll do. Something to that effect. I don't fully know yet. I got to think about this some more. I do apologize once again for the delay, but thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Excuse me. But there is plenty more to come. It's just a matter of when I can get around to it, because, oh man, I will tell you what, conducting a... What is that? Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry. A notification popped up on my watch, and I was like, what the heck is that? There's plenty more to come. It's just a matter of when I can get around to it. Thankfully, most of the upfront lifting I had to do for this production of this oratorio is almost done. So once that's done, it's just a matter of really just practicing what we're going to be working on that week. And so the rest of the time I can dedicate to whatever else. Maybe keeping my mental sanity. I've been doing some Overwatch as well. I haven't been streaming. It's just for mental health's sake. But this has been very therapeutic for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Not the most... What's the word I'm looking for? It's not the most exciting episode, but this is really giving me a good, pardon the pun, groundwork to work with. Because this really does help me understand what I want to do. Like, how do I set a floating splitter, right? How do I do this? And what I'll probably do is when I have an item coming onto the bus is I'll probably set up a floating merger just so because I did that for my bus production in Satisfactory for Fixmas. And I think it worked really good. Of using splitters to take it off and using mergers to bring it in, as opposed to just a belt and then turn it. Maybe I can just do that though, right? Maybe I can just use a belt and turn it and that's it. I don't know yet. I don't know. One thing I do want to know is if I were to delete this and put a conveyor in between, I don't know what that would do. I mean, it's not like it's going to be hard to rebuild. Let's just try it. Oh. Well, that looks real nice. Yeah. So, if I have a line of, or say like I'm going to have one line of iron that is going to be dedicated for steel plates. I have decided, and I'm going to be bringing this into my next Satisfactory playthrough as well, if it's dedicated for one production, there's no reason to have that belt continue on that line. What can happen is this belt will turn, it will go into the production, and then the output of it can come in and take its place of where the iron would have been going down the line. Now, if it's something that I'm going to be used for multi-purpose building, yeah, then at that point, then I probably will just do a split and have it go down and have that go out and have the other part of it, of that line, just continue to go down to the other production. But if it's a dedicated input resource line for some type of production, there's no reason to split it and do nothing with it. That's inefficient. And frankly, I don't know if I have the largest amount of space to work with. Because if I have 3 lines of iron, that's already to here. I'll probably have 1 of copper, basalt, cobalt ore, cobalt ingots. I've already used that much. Sulfur right about there. Gold. And if I need to use raw gold as opposed to gold ore. No, I don't think I do. I'll have to double check, but I don't think there's anything that uses raw gold ore. But like that amount of space right there from there to there, that will already be used. And I don't want to go too far into the hot area. Otherwise, I'm screwed. So, yeah, there's that. Hey. All right, and with that, I shall see you guys later. That was my wife just reminding me we gotta go. So, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, and peace out.